Hello everyone, Giovanna here. So I was just chilling in my kitchen and I felt really called to start pulling from my Starseed Oracle deck. I know that tonight we are aligned in my hemisphere with the Pleiades. Alright, two more. Okay, four more. Okay, okay. There is two more. Okay, two were a no. I didn't look at them. Here we go. Whoops. So first popped out, fall into my arms. Surrender, the extremes of life. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission activation. Ooh, I'm already getting some messages from that. Okay, so before I even flip over the last card, I'm going to go ahead and start with the star bathing. So I'm getting a lot of the collective is really been doing a lot of the collective that I'm channeling has been doing a lot of meditations, specifically night meditations while you're sleeping. I'm hearing like aura balancing, chakra balancing, hearts beats, things like that. Sorry, it's a little bright. Move that over. And I'm getting that some of you have gotten transmission was the word I was about to say, and then look here, transmission. I'm really getting that a lot of you have definitely gotten some transmissions, especially in dreams. Some of you have been channeling as well. And I'm definitely hearing the word Pleiadian over and over again in my head. I'm also hearing Andromedan. Loranian. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's anything. Maybe that means something to somebody out there that would be watching this. I have no idea what that is. And I'm also hearing Ukraine, like Ukrainian. Mm. So for my Starseed collective out there, I'm definitely feeling that a lot of you are feeling the pull to awaken or birth other star seeds into the earth. You're really feeling it really strong. I'm hearing tick tock, a lot, especially I'm feeling, oh no, feminine and masculine energy that our star seeds are both feeling really, really strong. Like within the next 2 to 5 years, I'm hearing that you need to have kids. And that's because there are star seeds that need to be born onto this earth. Very, very, very significant. I'm hearing star seeds that need to be born onto this earth within the next 2 to 5 years. 3, I'm hearing that a lot of star seeds might end up having 3 kids, or at least have 3 pregnancies, regardless of how many. Some 2, some 3. Sorry, that's what I just got. So I'm going to flip over this last card, which is big picture thinking. And what is it? Pleiades energy. Hello. So, visionary, inspired ideas. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of you are really feeling like, and I'm really being drawn here to like with this gateway, and I'm being drawn to like these flames back here, the blue flames, which is like souls passing through a gateway. That a lot of you are being called to ready your bodies. A lot of you are being called to ready your energy. A lot of you are being called to your soul missions, because your soul missions, hey kitty, your soul missions are really part of your soul mission here as your starseed mission. Okay, kitty, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get down. She was just gonna lay on my cards. Okay. Child of the cosmos. So definitely The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah. A lot of you are being asked to go inside, and I'm being so drawn because Pleiadian energy is right about the heart chakra, right? Like, I'm really being drawn to this, where a lot of you are being called to open up right now, to open up your heart chakras, to do your soul work, to do your shadow work, to do your inner child work, because the Pleiadian, like, they're really asking a lot of us to draw in and open up our heart chakra. Kitties, hello. My goodness. Maybe Lyrans too. Just kitties everywhere, okay? And yeah, you got the love. They're really asking us to work on. I know this card is about codependency. It's about boundaries. Kitty, what's wrong? Shh, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm really feeling like a lot of you are being drawn into soulmates, to twin flames, to really higher level partnerships that are going to bring about these star seeds here. In my ears, like, I feel like a lot of like pressure in my ears and in my head, kind of like when you're like underwater and your ears, or like when you're going, like you're changing elevation and your ears need to pop. Some of you might be experiencing like ringing in the ears, like ascension symptoms, ringing in the ears, headaches. I've been getting a lot of headaches, especially on today. I've been getting headaches on this side of my head, but for the past couple of days, it's been headaches here. Kitty, please stop. So been headaches here, especially on the top of my head has been very tender, like on where I've been opening up and trying to receive more channeled messages. Some of you out there might be experiencing that too. Weight of the world. Boundaries again. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Please stop, kitty. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm so sorry. My kitty is just playing. He is really about the energy right now. He is my tarot kitty, so he'll be in my readings. Weight of the world. Yeah, I'm really, really being like, so many of you guys are being called. I'm hearing that a lot of you have been going through codependency issues with your soulmates, that you've been feeling like your healing work has to only happen through and because of your soulmate. And I'm hearing that a lot of you are feeling, I've been like, yeah, you've been having trouble with this big picture thinking because you've been so focused on, I'm hearing that you've been so focused on making sure that all of this happens, that a lot of you have gotten downloads, and you kind of have known that this kind of part, your soul's really waking up to its true mission, and you're really, really, you're really, really, really being guided to have these children. But it's so important that your heart chakra is open, that you're putting up these proper boundaries, and that you're bringing these children in with a partner who is as balanced as you are, and has a higher elevated energy. And it's really important that you focus on healing, not to bring in this balanced, healed partner, but just to heal yourself, just to know, and maybe some of the feminine energies can do it thinking, oh, I'll do it because I want to have like a healthy body for my child. That some of you have been focusing a little too much on the result. I'm ready for union, so I'm going to get my body ready. I'm ready to have a child. I mean, I hesitate to say that there's anything wrong with like getting a healthier body, but specifically on your energy healing, I'm really hearing that you guys are focusing more on bringing in union, bringing in your partner, bringing in somebody, and having this kind of problem with putting up boundaries in your mind and understanding that your partner's energy is their energy, your energy is your energy. You are both separately healing to get to a better place, so that the universe will draw you in together. And and I'm really hearing a lot of you have been focusing too, like, I know this seems kind of counterproductive, but you've been focusing too much on it. Like, you've been trying way too hard to make sure that this happens. And the Pleiadians are just asking us, please just concentrate on healing your own self, healing your inner child wounds, healing and opening your heart chakra, letting go of low vibrational thoughts, low vibrational speech, especially like hate speech or being really rough on yourself, hard on yourself for any of this. So anything that I'm saying right here, don't go, oh, now, I understand the frustration on this because I am right here with you guys. Like, I understand the frustrating on being like, of spirit coming to you and being like, it's so important that you do this healing work. And then when you're doing the healing work, the spirit is like, do your healing work, but don't concentrate on doing your healing work. And you're just like, when it's more, is that we need to understand it's less about having this like so strict regiment of, you should be doing your spiritual work, getting up and praying and meditating and doing that simply for the fact that it feels good to do it. That it shouldn't feel like just another task that I have to rotate in. Well, I have a schedule, so I have to meditate for 15 minutes, and then I get up and I take a shower, then I have my coffee, then I do that. Like, spirit is really saying, be spontaneous. Kind of let some spontaneous healing happen in your life, because the universe is going to show you. It's gonna, let some spontaneity come into your life, because the universe is gonna show you, if you just let it, exactly what's going to heal you and what's going to make you feel better. And yes, doing that, praying, or however you do it, however you meditate, or that you just put out manifest, or you put out good intention, or you do affirmations, or whatever it is. I'm hearing that, really try to see it as having fun. Really try to see it as, just do it in a, like, try to find a creative way. Kitty, no, I'm sorry, sweetie. That really makes you feel like, you're having fun. That makes it feel like it's not just another task to tick off your list of things to do. You need to make sure that you're not getting too regimented with it. It's important that you do it daily, but just like everything else, it's about the flow. It's about balance. The universe is all about balance. The universe is all about making sure you do it, but don't do it too much. Want it, but don't concentrate on it too much. And I know it can be so hard to do this kind of, or for me personally, I don't know if you guys find it hard out there, but for me personally, I can find it hard to kind of to find myself completely surrendering to that, really honestly. So I feel like I vibe very hard with this. I'm hoping that you guys do too. Messenger, bring harmony and balance. Exactly what I was talking about. And then here on the back of the deck, I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Kitty. Hey, sweetie. I'm so sorry, Kitty. I know you want to lay it here on the cards. All my kitties love the cards so much. Yeah, and I'm really feeling that kind of weight of the world on this weight of the world card, where how it can be hard to kind of make you guys feel like you want to relax. Like, I think that spirit is really telling some of you really need to relax. Okay, what you need to do right now is, yes, do your daily affirmations, your daily, your manifestations. If you like to light candles, or however you do it, if you like to pray, whatever it is that you like to do, yes, do that, of course, but do it from a place of gratitude, and do it from a place of, don't do it from a place of, this is just another thing that I have to fit into my schedule. Do it, it's really all about intent. It's all about your mindset. It's really all about how you see it. And that's the point. Like, you're going to go through ups and downs. It's not going to be like this perfect place where you're just going to reach, where you're just going to be just spiritually just perfect and everything's going to be fine and it's whatever. Like, no, that's not the point. The point is to help change your mindset, to help change how you see it, how you see the world, how you see yourself, how you see yourself interacting with people, interacting with spirit, interacting with your loved ones. That's the most important part, is the intent that you hold in your mind. How do you talk to yourself? How do you talk to other people? How do you view yourself? How do you view other people? How do you, view your partner, your children, your whoever it is that you're having these connections with? How do you connect with the outside world? That is the most important part for spirit, is really telling me right now. I'm really feeling this like coming a lot out of my heart chakra right now. It's really, really about who and how you're connecting. Like, it's so important that I'm hearing boundaries right now too about your energy. Make sure that you guys are, I'm hearing protecting your energy, while also like, so I'm hearing surrounding yourself with protective energy, surrounding yourself with this kind of boundary or border that will not, that will not allow this negative energy. Because a lot of us out there, we're light workers, we're star seeds, we're going to attract negative energy out to us, and it's so important that we all really, really learn how to change how we view and see things like that. Oof, I'm having so much pressure in my head right now. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys, need to ground a little bit. The whole my carnelian zone. Oof. Sorry, that should have probably been a trigger warning for some people out there. I really just heard that disturbed some people. I'm sorry if it disturbed you. My jaw popping. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm kind of feeling like that might have disturbed a few people. Yeah. Okay. So I've been, yeah, feeling like maybe one more card to kind of round this whole out. Okay. Spirit loves to do that. I go maybe one more card. Spirit's like, no, two. Are you trying to cut this short? Yeah. Yep. What was I just talking about? Double mission. Light worker, starseed. Serve the world by serving you. Absolutely. If we are here on this mission, it starts with us first. Period. It starts with you first. It starts with you. I just did a collective reading that was about that. That was about everyone turning inward first. The first step is going to be for more people to not only hold themselves accountable, but to hold other people accountable around them, to turn inward and improve yourself. You have the power to improve yourself right here, cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. That's it, right? And I'm hearing in these dark times, it's so important. It's so important for all of us to pause and to take the moment. God, I love these cards. They're so beautiful. And see, this person here is diving deep within themselves and cracking themselves open. Sometimes I see this card and I definitely can see it as both. I can see it as healing, putting yourself back together. But to do that, this person is cracking themselves open and really going down to their core, and hear their aura around them, expanding their aura. This is like this protective shield, like I was just talking about, with your protective shield around you, this aura of light, and hear things around you trying to come in, but making sure that you have this protective shield around you while you crack yourself open and go down within to find the real truth, to really bring out what you really need to be working on, who you really need to be, is what I'm hearing. And I'm really being called to this card again, this I remember. So I just heard past life. So I feel like some of you out there are really getting triggered by some past life regressions, like maybe spontaneous past life regressions. And I feel like it's this right here, karmic relationships. I really, really, really feel like it's where a lot of us are being drawn to balance out this karma. I really feel like, yeah, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. I really feel like a lot of us starseeds. Hey, sweetie, how are you? I really feel like a lot of us start. Ooh, goodness. Okay, turn towards the camera. Then did you guys see that? I don't know if it caught it, but I feel like a lot of us starseeds came here, and jumped specifically into people, into souls that were really needing to do a lot of growth, a lot of karma, and a lot of karmic cleansing. It's part of our mission, is what I'm hearing. It's part of our mission to jump into these souls. Hey, sweetie. Hey, hey, she just wanted some love. Oh. To really jump into these souls that really, my animals are like I wish you guys could see this. Like all my cats, like my dogs, everybody is just like gathering up around me, like they are listening to me tell this story right now. Like it's woo. I'm feeling the energy. I guess they are too. Um, I'm sorry. That we jumped in here into these specific souls, into these specific lives that into the specific bodies in life that we jumped into very specifically to help the souls, to help these souls deal with the karma and to help us deal with our karma, which is what I'm seeing here, right? Like it's like a soul here on another world jumping in here, or a soul here jumping into this soul and sorting out this karma between each other, coming in and making these contracts. And this is also the contracts between us and our counterparts that are supposed to be coming together to bring these starseed children into this world. So we jumped into these bodies very specifically to help them deal with the karma that they are dealing with, to help elevate them, raise them to another level so that their bodies and their vessels are ready to have these star seeds inside of them, because I'm hearing a lot of them are going to be very powerful, very intuitive, very in touch. I'm hearing a lot of air signs, a lot of Aquarius. We're going into the age of Aquarius, which is just drawing in all of this massive energy into our part of the universe right now. And it's just like, hey, like this is where the action is going down. So this is where we're jumping into. What's up? Like we're here to learn these lessons. And here on the back, so deep cellular healing. Yeah. Oh, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Absolutely. So we have a lot here, right? We have Sirius energy, we have Orion energy, we have just in general Starseed Lightworker, we have Hadrian energy, we have Pleiadian energy. We have a lot of starseed energy here, all kind of coming together, jumping into this part of the universe right now, to make a major difference. I'm hearing. We're here on a very important mission, on a very important, journey. And it's so important that we really help these souls that were here, because I'm feeling so many of these, right, with their hands up here to their hearts. So many of these, their hands here by their hearts. We're here to help heal their hearts. And there's so much, like all of this here where they all have this light here shining from their chest, all of them. And I'm being real, I know I'm really being drawn to show you guys all of them have this light emanating from their chest, and we're really here to help guide, to be these messengers, to be these guides, to bring harmony and balance to this part of the universe. Yeah, and here they're just keeping on going here, righting past wrongs. I'm sorry. And then here, the roots, the people in the roots here. Old generations. I'm hearing here healing generational trauma. We're here to help these people heal inner, just I just heard interracial too, interracial and intergenerational trauma. It's the next step. It's the next step. It's what needs to happen. It's what really needs to happen to get us as a human race to the next step, to the next level, honestly. Look, my cats are fighting. Excuse me. The energy is like, it's got my animals all antsy. Hey, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my cat. I'm sorry. My cat just jumped so high, just straight up in the air for no reason. I guess there is a reason. They're just like feeling the energy. There's a lot of energy that I'm feeling here. Okay, here. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Yeah, a lot of us are going to be here. And when we do come into alignment, after we come into alignment, after we come into balance, a lot of us are going to be getting a lot of serious downloads about technological, I'm hearing biological leaps forward. So you guys get ready, okay? Make sure you're studying, you're going. It might be our kids. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be major, okay? Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm getting ready, okay? But mentally, I'm like, yes, okay. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Hello. This is a beautiful spread right here that my star seeds are laying out, okay? This is a beautiful spread. All, hey, kitty. No, kitty. Kitty likes this card too. Oh, yeah. That looks nice. Okay, I look at this and I'm seeing power places. So a lot of us might be drawn to power places. I'm hearing like Stonehenge, a lot of monolith sites, old monolith sites that are going to be discovered, I'm hearing soon, within the next few months, within the coming years. There's going to be a lot of old historical, like spiritual sites that are going to be discovered. And it's going to draw in this different type of spiritual energy. And it's going to draw people into it. Like, people are going to be almost fixated by these spots, which, I mean, places like Stonehenge and things like that are already places where they get, where people get drawn into for sure. But I'm feeling like a lot of starseeds are really going to suddenly be really, really drawn in here. Yeah. And I'm hearing, make sure that you're balanced and everything before you go to these places, because you're going to be getting major downloads, a lot of breakthroughs. Excuse me. Oh gosh, the energy is crazy. Look at me here. I'm always just like, just a few more cards. 10 minutes later. Whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. Absolutely. I'm hearing a lot of you are going to be called forward to share your voice. I have been. A lot of you are going to, and a lot of people are going to start. Okay, so I'm hearing that scientists might discover something. I know that they already pattern and identify whale and orca and dolphin sounds, where they identify them and assign them. But I'm hearing there's a specific starseed that's really going to step up in the next 5 to 10 years, that is going to be doing a lot of deep sea research that's going to help. There's a lot of deep sea research that's going to come up about finding new cures, finding new, I'm hearing plankton. Finding new plankton or organisms that live at the bottom of the ocean that glow, that are going to help us do something. So it's going to connect something to deep space. Maybe they're going to discover something. And I just heard Marianas Trench. So there might be a starseed that explores the Marianas Trench and finds something. New technology that it's going to allow us to go deeper into space and deeper into the earth. And I'm hearing that within the next 5 years. I just heard the name Katie. I heard the name Cassandra. Cassandra, ooh, they're giving me like a full name. Cassandra Owens, if you're watching this, keep going, sis. Keep going, okay? Like, oh my God, I just got so much energy off that. If there is a Cassandra Owens watching this, my love, I just heard, don't listen to what anybody says. You know what you're talking about. Go for it. Write your dissertation. Whenever you find this, Cassandra, write your dissertation, girl. It's going to be amazing. I just felt so much energy. Look how much energy okay, like it just popped, girl. Okay, it just popped, my love. I just got so hyped for you, Cassandra. Do it. Okay, dive in, girl. Dive in. That's what I just heard. That was such a specific message. Cassandra, if you're out there, my love, I hope that it inspires you to be the absolute best marine biologist or something where you're combining marine biology and space together. Get it, sis. I claim that. I absolutely put that wonderful energy out there for you, sister. Okay. Lost lands. Some of us starseeds, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Sorry, I'm going to show you. I'm hearing Atlantis. Okay, so somebody might discover. I'm just feeling like these, like, right, these like underwater cities. Some of us are definitely going to be. So that might tie into that discovering new places of worship where people are really going to be drawn in. I'm hearing that there might be like, I'm hearing an earthquake. Like, you know how you hear about how earthquakes like unearth like old cities and stuff like that? Yeah, like under the ocean. Yes, I'm hearing that. Something major, something big. I'm hearing that the Library of Alexandria. Bro, if that happened, I would be so hyped. Not just because I just said it, but also because that would be wicked. How like that would be so wicked. That's all I can say. Okay, I hope that happens. Get it, Starseed. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction. Let God in. Some of us Starseeds are really going to be pulled out there to really start, like, I'm hearing like new churches, new forms of worship. Absolutely. I'm hearing a lot of, yeah, and a lot of, I heard body worship and then like yoga. So just people being a lot more interested in understanding how getting in touch with this physical body in a healthy way is really so important. Um, it's just something different. You're going to be doing something different, something unique that's going to catch a lot of people. And honestly, and it's not going to be like a brand new diet fad or anything like that. It's going to be like a total and complete lifestyle change that it is just going to click with a lot of people, and it's just going to work. It's just going to work. I'm hearing like something to do with like drinking some kind of juice or drinking a specific something. I'm not sure. But I'm hearing, yeah. So do that too. Sister or brother. Absolutely get that. I'm hearing specifically in America. I'm hearing specifically in America, there's a starseed out there that's really going to help in the next 3 years. It's really going to help come out with like something new that's going to just help people really get more in touch with their body. I'm hearing a lot of yoga, a lot of meditation. Like it's just, they're just going to do something different that's just going to take off. I don't know if it's going to be guided meditations or what, but you're just going to do something and it's just going to take off and it's going to be beautiful, you know, and you're just going to help so many people out there. Environmental. Goodness gracious, spirit. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Absolutely. So I was saying environmentalist is what I was trying to say. Some of us are going to be out there trying to save the world. Okay. I'm hearing new clean burning engines. I heard the name Sam. And I heard the last name Goodman. I don't know if that's attached to Sam or whoever. And I feel also kind of weird about saying last names, but Spirit is really urging me, like maybe these, I don't know if these people exactly will watch these videos or whatnot, or it'll be the inspiration. I hope it's the inspiration that you need. Go out there and do it. If it's what you've been thinking about and you just randomly find this video, Sam, do it. I'm seeing something. I'm really being drawn to the rocks up here. So some Mineralist is what I'm hearing. Somebody's going to discover a new mineral, a filtration mineral. I'm hearing somebody's going to discover I'm suddenly breathing really hard. Like something about, yeah, that's gonna help filter, like mask or help filter out pollutants out of the air. Dude, my animals are like hype. I'm just saying all of this is confirmation. I'm sorry if you guys find that distracting, but I see all of this is happening with my cats and my animals and all that. I just let them do what they do because spirit a lot of the time comes to them and speaks and will come and confirm things that I say. So I'll say things and my dogs will bark or something will happen and I'll be like, "You heard that?" um I'm also hearing something here with the oceans, filtering ocean water, cleaning up the oceans. Something about helping restore coastlines, help restore beaches. I'm hearing like flooding damage, somebody that's going to help discover something that's really going to help families that have dealt with like massive flooding or areas that are flooding. I know that's a little further off though. That's I'm hearing 20 to 30 years down the road. I'm hearing grandchild. So there's a starseed that's going to be watching whose grandchild is going to do something that's really going to help save a lot of people's lives with flooding. And I'm like greenery, vegetation, helping to replant rainforest, helping just in general things that are going to help filter out pollutants out of the air is what I'm hearing. It's going to be the new, like the real big thing that we're really going to be focusing on because it's so important to make sure that the oxygen, it affects everything. It affects, it goes into the plants that we eat, into the air that we breathe. It's all around us. It touches our skin, so it's so important that we help filter out a lot of these impurities out of our atmosphere because we're going to be so much more conscious on our bodies, more conscious on what we're just going to have so much of a better grip of really what I'm hearing that somebody is going to design a suit that they're gonna like do an experiment where somebody like wears like this suit where it can measure like how much like how many absorbent like negative particles and things hit your body in a day. So they're gonna walk out in like Times Square or like a square in Tokyo, and they're going and it's just going to show like how bad just about how easily we absorb those things. I'm hearing like something about a frog, like how like frogs absorb things and like through their skin, absorb moisture and things through their skin. And it's about how we absorb things from our skin and how it affects us even greater. Like the average person is going to understand that a lot more, not just scientists, not just people, certain people in like the beauty communities and like doing things like that, like where it's about your skin. It's going to be deeper than that, where they're going to be this scientific leaps forward where we understand how these particles that are entering our bodies all the times really affect us, how the air quality really affects us, how where we know these things, but it's like the average person, everyday person is actually going to think about these things and do something about it. They're going to be thinking about this and there's just somebody that's going to do this presentation that so many people around the world are going to see. Hey baby, can you wait just a little bit longer? Just wait just a little bit longer, okay? Just 1 second. And they're it's going to touch so many people, and just the way they speak the words, just the way they put it, the presentation, I don't know if it's going to be kind of like a TED talk or something like that, where just the way the presentation is just going to just boop right into people's minds, and people are just going to be able to be like, I get this and I get how important it is. Okay, something like that. um is there anything else anymore? So apparently this turned into a predictions video for us starseeds out there. Okay, I'm going to have to cut it. Are there any last messages that our starseeds out there need to know? Any last messages about what we really... Oh my goodness. My cat just jumped up here. Okay, she knocked some cards down, but I'm really being drawn to one of the karmic, because I was literally just about to ask what's the most important thing for us to be working on right now, and I'm hearing dealing with karma, dealing with your buildup of karma, generational karma. I'm hearing that's what most people, that's what the collective needs to work on right now. Oh, so many cards just flying around everywhere. The collective really needs to work on elevating their elevating their vibration and helping with karma. Is there any other messages that you would like to say? Any other positive messages for our collective out there? Any messages from angels or spirit? Positive angel spirit guides? Anybody out there that needs to know a message that will be watching this video? I just learned the Heather. Okay, that's all kind of ominous, but okay, Heather. I'm sorry, Heather. I'm not trying to freak you out, and I know there could be multiple Heathers out there watching you, but I'm hearing you will know who you are. Heather, please be careful because they're watching you. I'm not trying to make anybody paranoid out there, but I really took the time to ask Spirit, like, is this really a message that I really need to get out there? It seems a little ominous. And Spirit was like, yes, Heather needs to know this. Heather, please be careful. Please be careful with your steps out there, Heather. They know what you're doing. Please be careful. You're so important to us, Heather. Please be careful. All right. Well, let's all collectively. Well, I just got chills, you guys. And Heather, I'm hearing if you're out there and you know what Heather you are also going to be getting chills. It's very specifically on your legs. Please be careful. I'm hearing a lot of chills right now. Heather, please be careful, okay? Collective, I'm going to ask us to please pray for Heather. To please send some positive, forge, don't follow, lifting the veil, water your garden, and earthened, learning how to be human in a world you are not, but not of it. Yeah. Question. Yeah. You guys, a lot of us are going to be asked to step out of our comfort zones and step forward and do things that we know that we are be asked. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Step outside of the way you were raised. Step outside of some karmic cycles that you know are following your family along, and step outside of these. Be the ones that are brave enough to think differently. If you have this nagging feeling that maybe the way some of you were raised, or maybe some of the things that you were taught by your family, or some of the ways that you were taught to love and how to be loved and how to show love, Spirit is really asking you guys to be brave enough to step outside of that, and to please, believe in yourself, that this world really needs us. It needs us to lift this veil and to lift back the possibilities of what this world could really be. We're all being born here and all here to serve a very particular purpose. Water your garden. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? You guys, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I know that it can be hard, because I'm remembering the message that I had earlier. Okay, these are my final thoughts. I know that the message that I had earlier was try to relax. And I know that these are such big, I can feel the huge amount of passion and exhilaration and just drive forward that I can feel coming from these cards, because so many of us can feel that drive just burning away deep inside of us. No matter what age you are that you're watching this, I'm hearing that so many of us are awakening, and so many of us are being drawn forward, to push forward, to be brave, to do the things that we know are so hard. Those things that you know they're so hard for you to work on. Spirit is like, please, we are standing behind you. We are pushing you forward. Your positive spirit guides, your ancestors, your source, yours, your soul family, your soul tribe, your star seed family. They're all coming together to channel these things into us now, to channel these messages, to channel these drives, to channel these passions. And it is so important that we don't get too lost in that we don't get too lost in how big all of that is, and to remember to take the time right there. Just take that time to breathe, take that time to relax, take that time, I know with everything that's going on right now that it's really hard for any of us to like go on vacation or anything, but I'm hearing, vacation in your own home. Take that personal time to yourself. Draw a nice cleansing bath. Listen to some, nice relaxing music. Spend some really good quality time, in a with your immediate family in a safe way, of course, with everything that's going on right now. But just spend some good quality time laughing and loving, and even if you are under some kind of lockdown or anything like that, like video chat your friends, have a night where you guys all just get together and like, Netflix has that thing where you can all watch movies together, or and chat with each other, or do Zoom calls, or whatever it is that you need to do, to really try to have some down relaxed time right now, and to really allow, because I'm hearing that a lot of us are too tense, and it's not allowing the right messages to come forth, or we're putting forth these we're putting out this kind of nervous energy, which is not going to help us get clear, concise messages. All right. And I'm hearing that so many of us just need to try to relax as much as possible, ground as much as possible, go outside, in nature, breathe. Sorry, that was really sudden. To just really breathe and really just take these moments. I'm hearing that some of us too need to go outside and like stargaze or moon gaze, that going outside and looking up at the stars is really going to help some of you really like, I know that it sounds weird to say this, but it's going to help you ground, because you're going to be instinctively drawn to looking towards your home planet. And I feel like a lot of you may be feeling like kind of sick and tired, and I think that it's a lot of us star seeds are feeling kind of tired of this place, tired of people, and tired of the way that they act and how they fight and how they work against their home and their earth, and it's not helpful. And like it's so, sometimes when we're waking up and we're going on these paths, it's easy to fall into those things, but to remember to let go of those thoughts, that you are here and spirit is putting that vision in you to recognize those things. So because you were supposed to be we're supposed to be the people that change those things. We're supposed to be the people that help lead people to a higher vibration. And I know that it can be hard when the mask comes off and you start realizing all the things that need to be changed. It can feel exhausting, but don't let it exhaust you, guys. Just do it one day at a time, one step at a time. But just remember your goals, remember to stay relaxed, remember to hold your loved ones close, and remember to laugh and have a little bit of fun. Okay. And don't get too caught up in the mission every single day, all day, every day. All right. Remember to breathe, to relax, and to spread love and light always. All right. Bye, you guys.